Hello friends, good morning. This is day 28 of Dry Veganuary, so only 3 days left. It is in the morning. I have not done hair or makeup or outfit or anything, but here we are talking about January 28th. So, I do have my old school Deer and Beer rugby tournament shirt on. I've had this shirt forever. Apparently, this tournament was in 2008. I love long sleeve t-shirts. They're probably my favorite apparel. And right here, there's a little slit, which I did not do on purpose, but is perfectly placed. One of my ex-boyfriend's dogs actually chewed this up, and I was so mad because I love this shirt so much. It's like a tighter fitting long sleeve t-shirt. And I must have eaten something and spilled it right here, and the dog just ate right here and somehow perfectly ripped it like where someone would cut a shirt anyways. So weird, but I mean, I don't think I've ever told anyone that story because I don't wear this out in public. This is more of a at home. But anyways, I used to play rugby in college. It's something I think about getting into, but now I am getting up in my 30s, so I don't know that my body can do that anymore. Obviously, I've done all this work this month. I'm ready now. So, anyway, so this is about day 28. If you guys want to see what I get up to after Dry Veganuary, please stay tuned. It was definitely going to change a little bit. I'll have an introductory video where I talk about like what my plans are going forward. I will say that I am now kind of introducing dairy back into my life a little bit because anytime that you drastically change your diet, it definitely affects your gut, right? So especially dairy. So I have been having, if you guys listened yesterday, I did get yogurt for free that was about to expire. And so in my world, free trumps vegan a lot. I'm not saying in the idealistic world, I'm saying in Cheryl's world. So I got those. I've been eating like just one little individual serving a day. I didn't yesterday, but I think that'll be a good way to kind of introduce that stuff back in. So when I do want to have some cheese and stuff, it won't destroy my insides. Makes things not flow as easily when you change your diet drastically, especially to more processed stuff. So yesterday, I started off my day by making some steel cut oats in the Instant Pot. Now, a lot of fitness people on YouTube always talk about how much they love oatmeal. Okay, oatmeal is okay. It's what you put on it and it's how you make it that really makes it really good. So I just like the texture of steel cut oats. Even when I make old-fashioned oats or quick oats, I put less liquid in them to make it more chewy, I guess. I just like I don't like mushy, so I don't like the mushy oatmeal, which I think is what a lot of us think about when we think of oatmeal, but you can actually control how much liquid you put in there. And sometimes you can put half water, half milk, or you can do half water, half chicken stock or veggie stock, or depending on what you want to put on top of it. So anyway, steel cut oats with apple and cinnamon is probably one of my favorite, and that's stuff that I always have on hand. So I just cook the steel cut oats in the Instant Pot. You put it on 10 minutes on high, natural release. And then when it's done, I pour it into a bowl, stir in some cinnamon, cut up some apples, put them on top, and then just a dash of cinnamon on top. You could easily add agave or some sugar to this if you would like to. I try not to. Usually the apples make it sweet enough. So yeah, that's one of my like cozy winter type breakfasts. No veggies at all in there. I think the breakfast is definitely the hardest meal for me. I think going forward, and I've said this a couple times, that lunch and dinner, I'll definitely still try to do the eat your veg half plate. I think for breakfast, I need to give myself a break because I don't eat that much for breakfast anyways. But after that, I did have a snack before lunch. So I just had a very little cup of Josh Jack's. It's the cereal for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. So I have a box of it. I need to eat it. So it's kind of been my snacks lately when I'm at home. And then for lunch, I had a little bit of the kimchi fried rice left over, so I just air fried some cauliflower and put that on the side. I just drizzled a tiny bit of sriracha as well as some agave. It gives it that sweet and sour flavor. That was really, really good. I'm definitely going to do that again. And then for dinner, I broke open the black bean noodles. So there's two different packs of. They were interesting. It was a good amount of calories. I feel like it's just the like Korean or Asian equivalent of like mac and cheese. I would rather have my calories than mac and cheese. So I've been thinking about what I'm gonna eat when dry veganuary is over. I think I got a box of mac and cheese in there. Just not even Kraft. It's like the store brand. I think it's Food Lion. I think I'm gonna indulge with that and then get right back on my diet. Yeah. So anyways, I had black bean noodles, and then on the side, I just sauteed some kale with carrots and onions. This was so much better than I thought. Like sauteing kale, it really reminded me of kale chips. And I mean, I guess that's kind of what it is. So I used up the rest of my kale, but now I want to get more because I feel like that was a really good side. It was like having a sauteed salad on the side of my noodles. So that went a lot better than I thought I was gonna do. So I started the body pump, and that I love that. I think during February, instead of working out every day, I think I'm going to do more of a weightlifting training and maybe do it every other day or every 3 days, but maybe not work out every day and give myself more of a recovery because I really enjoy doing that. And I do think weightlifting is a helpful way to lose weight, but it's hard to work out every single day and be sore from the day before and then pick out a workout. I'm not quite to that leg day, arm day type rotation. I like to do full body. So what I did yesterday, because the couple days before I had done the body pump and I was still sore, is I finally went back to crochet. So guys, I love this. I love that I keep jumping around and doing different things. That's what keeps me excited. That's what keeps me moving. All of these online platforms have so many different options. If you get bored of something, you just do something else. So I did crochet. That was fun. It was a new instructor. It was one of her first classes. I wanted to support her and go to it, but it didn't have that same feeling of, the crochet class that I love. I think she just needs time to grow into it. She was wonderful. But it didn't quite hit the spot. So what I did is I went on YouTube and did a YouTube workout. So again, this is another way to have all of these free resources and different things so you don't get bored of working out. So as you guys know, I love the Mad Fit channel. It's going to do the 20-minute stretch. And then I thought, oh, I could do arms or something like that. But her favorite videos, I've done a lot. So then not that I don't like her, I like to do different things. So I just Googled like a TikTok dance. So I really wanted to know how to do like that shuffle dance. I'll find a clip and put what I'm talking about up here. I'll actually put the girl that I watched, her name is Emily, so I'll put a picture up of her doing it so it looks right. And you can just imagine me doing this like in my living room, but it actually was really easy and fun. And I mean, I've been a cheerleader, dancer all my life, Zumba, all that stuff. So I can usually pick up on that stuff really quickly. And usually I can just watch and kind of see what they're doing. But this shuffling, it looks easy, but it's the only way I can explain it is that it's like in double time. So it's not like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And it's so fast and it's so little movement. It's such good like body control and muscle control, but you're moving so quickly that I only did it for like 15 minutes and I was sweating as much as the whole dance class that I did. So what I'm trying to say is that when you get bored of your workouts, just Google something or find something similar, or when you go to YouTube, put like dance workouts and then look through all the ones on the side and see which ones spark your interest. If you do it for 5 minutes, it's boring. Don't just turn it off, just find another one. There's this unlimited supply, and then there's all these free resources online. So I definitely want my influencer of the day to be Emily Ratzlaff. So I'll link her below. I just started watching her channel, so I'm not going to say that she's like the best YouTuber in the world, but I really enjoyed this one video. It's added to the influencer playlist. But she also does food and fitness things. And if you notice, a lot of her food is plant-based, but it is not vegan. So you could easily get some of her recipes. I just am trying to stress that the idea is no matter what diet you're on, I mean, it's always going to be best if it's whole foods, plant-based, and then whatever you need on top of it. I just found something on Instagram that I shared at my Shady Share Toy Instagram account. If you didn't know, you can follow me there as well. That's somebody commented on a vegan influencer and said like, I would love to be vegan, but I love cheese and bacon too much. And the woman responded, okay, we'll still eat the cheese and bacon, just cut out the other stuff that you do feel comfortable cutting out. That's still going to help your body. That's still going to help the animals. That's still going to, shift your feelings on what you should and should not be eating. So just take out what you can. I think the number one thing people say is, oh, I don't want to cut out cheese. Cheese is hard because it's in everything. The milk and the meat isn't that hard. It's the cheese, because everything we want that's savory has cheese in it. And that's definitely something that I'm going to incorporate back into my diet, but I'm going to think about it. Like a lot of times when I get a vegetarian burger, I just don't get the cheese on it. That's 100 extra calories that you just don't really need. And I honestly don't really miss when it's not there. But once in a while, I'm going to want a freaking quesadilla, which is straight cheese. I think just being cognizant of how much you're eating and how your body feels after it is just what you're looking for. So anyways, check out Emily Ratzlaff and try something new. I mean, just when you're getting bored, we're 30 days in. I'm a little depressed that I didn't lose 40 pounds. Oh, weight update. I'm so glad I said that. Okay, so I do want to do a weight update with you guys today because I started on a Friday, and every Thursday I do a video because I'm actually recording them the next day. But I get on the scale, and then it's been a week. So when I got on the scale last week it was 193.6. When I got on the scale this morning, it was 192.8. So about 0.8 of a pound, a little less than I wanted. However, today is the 29th. I still have the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st. I have 3 days left to drop a little more weight, and so hopefully I can get down to 8 or 9 pounds total lost. But what I'm going to do over the next 3 days is I'm going to weigh myself every single morning, take an average of that weight. Then what I want to do is go through all my measurements. So I did take my measurements at the beginning. I did not share them with you guys, but I will share you the before and after. This is a bit of a weight update, but I want to do the final kind of dry January Veganuary weigh-in at the end of January. So I have a couple more days, and then I'll talk about my measurements. So anyways, that's all for me today. Thank you for joining me. If you like these videos and want to see what I'm up to, please like and subscribe. I think I will do at least weekly videos from here on out, but this is a really good way to kind of jump in and share my life with you guys. I'm excited to do a little more talking and on camera more than just kind of what I ate and did. Yeah, stay tuned.